count down to 1, starting from 3, 2, 1. My name is Hector Magnus, and I'm an architect. Some friends and I were mountain biking up on the Del Mar Mesa back in the 80s. Back then it was just rural country, really beautiful, but being up on the mesa and finding all these wild animal trails, we decided to go down one of them into the canyon, and that's how I discovered Los Peñasquitos Canyon Trail. I have several fond memories of that trail. The first, of course, is the first time I went on this trail with friends, and just having seen it for the first time in my eyes, it's just a new discovery. And I loved how it went from a very flat mesa down into hilly territory and then through woods, all the way following a creek. And I think the neatest experience was finding the waterfall the first time. The second fondest memory is decades later, having grown up a bit and having children, taking my kids on this trail and showing them the beauty of this canyon. Well, hiking means quite a number of things to me. I think first and foremost, it's a way to recenter myself. And I think anyway that it's true that nature helps you gain a new perspective. It takes you away from the hustle and bustle of everyday life. It gives you a chance to exercise, move your body, and while doing so, at least for me, my mind starts to calm down. And so it also brings some degree of nostalgia. Because as a kid, I grew up in the country, and well, that's what we did all weekend long, was explore and go hiking in the country. So to me now it means, sort of back to the basics.
What did your mother think about you going out all day?
Well, that I don't know, because I've never asked her. And maybe enough years have passed now that I could ask her that. But, and maybe that's something I will do before too long. But for us anyways, it was about getting out before we had to do chores. I think the best part was going back to the waterfall, because with all the rains that we've had, that's the most water I've ever seen go past the falls. So it was definitely a current. It was no longer a creek. It seemed almost like a small river. The sounds of that, and the fact that other hikers were willing to share that with us was great. Having gone down there and meeting up with other hikers who were clearly taking a break, them and their dogs. Dog ended up being super friendly, great trail dog. So that was a nice experience, and that they shared that. Once they saw me almost go over the edge because I was trying to find my own special spot. But yeah, going back to the waterfall. There is another part that I really like too, and that was going back because we were running a little late, and we were worried that they were going to close the gate on us at sunset, and it was 6:30, and sunset's like 6:45. So we had 15 minutes to go 2.5 miles. And I'm no runner, but it was great fun jogging for most of that part. And that was fun because we made it at the end.
Yeah, we did make it. Okay, I think that about wraps up.
Oh, great. Fantastic. Had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
The hike was great. And time to do it again.